Kia ora, I'm Carolyn Young, Chief Executive of Retail NZ. Welcome to Retail Unplugged. Grab a coffee and take 10 minutes to hear from Greer Davies, Director of OneMusic, to chat about the benefits of playing music in store and how we can make it work for you. Welcome, Greer.
Kia ora, Carolyn. Thanks for having me.
Oh, look, it's a pleasure to chat to you again. I wonder, just off the bat, why don't you talk to us a little bit about why retailers should have a OneMusic license? What's the benefit for retailers?
Sure. Having a license with OneMusic enables a business to legally perform music in that business for their customers and obviously for themselves if they're working in the business, and to enhance the customer experience.
So most stores, don't they? Most retail stores would play music already. What are the benefits for the consumer experience of having music playing in the store?
Yeah, there's a number of benefits. I mean, music enhances the atmosphere. It plays a crucial role in setting the tone and the ambience of the business. And the right music can create a really great welcoming atmosphere as soon as you step in, even before you've engaged with someone in that retail environment. The music is probably the first audio piece that you hear, and then you've got the visual layout of the store. So it can really create that relaxed vibe that you might be after, or whatever vibe you're after. It can capture the attention of customers. It can keep them in the business longer. It can open the wallet and encourage them to spend a bit more because they're enjoying the full package of being in that space.
So not every retailer is going to always be in the same genre or the same age bracket as their customers that are coming through the door. So if you're a retail owner or a store manager, how would you be determining what music to play? Is it what you like? How would you guess what your customers like? How would you go about doing that?
Yes, I mean, it would be very tempting just to play what you would like to play, but there is a science. We have in New Zealand, we have a number of background music suppliers that supply curated music to a business. And there's a page on our website, which is onemusicnz.com, and you can just search background music suppliers and a list will appear with links to different suppliers. And they will work with you to determine who your client is, what type of music you want. Do you want the music to change throughout the day? Is there anything that you don't want to play? Is there any artist that you don't align with? Are there any particular words in some songs which, can just appear in a song and you think, far out, did I hear what I think I just heard?
Yeah,
Which might not be what you want to play in your business, but once it's played, it's too late.
yeah,
And they can help with that. They can also help with seasonal music too. So it might be Christmas.
yeah.
They can put a playlist together that might not just be 100% Christmas music, which, eases the pain for a lot of people. And also sometimes there might be a tour happening in New Zealand, and you might think, oh, I want to play some music that's relevant to that tour that's happening in my province or my area. So it enables you to kind of sculpt a great playlist, taking into account who your audience is, but equally keeping you and your staff content in that environment.
I do know that myself at Christmas time, you do get into the habit sometimes of singing along with the songs as you're in the store. I do quite like the Mariah Carey, I think it's called All I Want for Christmas. And I just, it's an upbeat, happy, enthusiastic song that puts you in such a great mood and puts
Yeah.
a smile on your face. But in Wellington, we're based in Wellington. I know you're in Auckland, but there's a supermarket in Wellington called Schaefer's New World who are quite world famous in Wellington for their playlist. You guys probably know a little bit about that, I guess.
They are famous. A couple of years ago, their playlist was made public, which just set Wellington on fire. It seems that is what Wellingtonians were waiting for. People have described shopping at Schaefer's as their best shopping experience, which, in that kind of supermarket space is fabulous to hear. They have just under 5 hours of classic tunes
Yes.
that are available publicly for us to listen to. And that just shows the value of what music can do, that people are going to that space to purposefully shop because they know that obviously it's got what they're after as a consumer, but the music is just that additional factor. And I see this on the weekends at the supermarket, people singing out loud. They don't even know they're singing out loud and they're in a supermarket. It's quite extraordinary.
And I guess the thing about that is just going back to your earlier point, is that it enhances the overall experience in the store, right? So you know when people are singing to music or chatting that it's a vibe that they're feeling pretty good about. And so it's an important piece. It's one piece of many things that you need to do as a retailer to provide a great shopping experience and encourage people to want to shop and stay in your store a bit longer, as opposed to if someone's playing music that you don't align with. I know I was telling you earlier about a store I would frequent previously, and they played sort of heavy music, really heavy, dark music, and it really kind of put me off going into the store because that didn't align with, you know, how that felt when I was in the store, because it gives you a feeling, doesn't it? Music can be really powerful like that.
Yes, and it's so emotive. And I think we all have so many memories of music as well from our childhoods that shapes our taste and flavor of music. And so you get a really good connection. There's a chain of clothing shops, and I'm not their demographic, and I walk past and hear the music blaring, but far out, they know who their consumer is as I watch them pouring into the shop with their parents ready to, you know, pay whatever they're buying. And it works. It
Yes.
also, you know, enhances those really, you can have big spaces that would just be so quiet and awkward if you didn't have some music playing.
Yeah.
So therefore, take it that next step, look at who your client is, think about what they want to listen to, think about what you want to listen to, and somehow try and find that right balance.
So the key thing is that go to onemusicnz.com, look on the website, reach out for assistance. If you haven't got a license, connect them with OneMusic and they can help you with that. There's obviously curated playlists that you can work through on the website, where you can link in with providers that can help you determine what it is that you might need for your store. So to take the pain away and you don't have to determine that, or you can just continue to do it yourself. So it's really about understanding the role that music can play to enhance the experience in the store, and the requirement to have that license to be able to do that, I guess, would be the key takeaways from today. Would that be fair?
Absolutely. Yes.
So look, thank you so much for joining us today, Greer. It's been such a pleasure to speak to you and hear about how you're championing the retail sector through OneMusic. A special thank you to our Retail NZ partners. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to make these recordings happen. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to Retail Unplugged so you can keep up to date with all the current industry knowledge. I hope you enjoyed your coffee and enjoyed our chat today with Greer. Ka kite anō, and bye for now.